Okay, so you're gonna wanna refer to your other video of you throwing from the stretch. This is you out of the windup, and pay attention to how this is different. So you actually look very similar to him right now, which is good, okay? I want you to watch how he lifts. His knee goes to the center of his chest, and then he turns. That's a pattern that lefties want to go with because of their need to pick off to first base. Okay, so I like that you're turned away here, but notice how he gets turned away. He goes up and then he closes off. This is going to be the most effective way for you to do what you're trying to do mechanically, but also have the ability to throw to first base. So you don't have to change this, but it's common for people to want to do something more like Chapman. Okay, so top of your leg kick, you look very similar, okay? What you're doing here that you don't do in your stretch is you're turned away a little bit more, so I call that counter rotation. Okay, so when I throw the ball, I rotate. So when I'm moving the opposite direction, I counter rotate. Okay, that's good. You're putting yourself in a good position, okay? You don't do this as much when you throw from the stretch. You don't move forward as much, and you don't turn away as much. So that's why you probably feel better out of this windup, because you're doing things out of the windup that you're not doing in this stretch. So you would want to copy these feelings. As you lift, you slightly shift forward. You could be better at this. If you watch him, as he peaks his leg kick, you can see him shift inside his drive lane. All right, moving on.
And your point there is that he's getting a good push off of that.
He's not pushing yet. He's moving down the mound. We want to create early linear movement, so I need to get my momentum going early. Okay, we don't push until the last second before our foot hits the ground. Okay, I'm probably not going to get into that in this video, so I'll tell you that in person. Okay, when his knee goes down, look at where he is, look at where you are. So I'm just going to the bottom of his knee. Okay, some people, there's different styles, okay, but everybody puts their knee down before it goes out. Some guys extend their legs, some guys have more flexion. Just understand that every good thrower's knee goes down before it goes out. So when your knee fully goes down, that's where it kicks to. So when I talked about stride pace, throwing pace, you just need to focus on how do I initiate my leg kick, how do I initiate my stride, okay? Copy what you're seeing on the right. Get closer to what you're seeing on the right, and you're gonna put way more stress, way less stress on your arm, because you're generating forces from the ground up versus putting yourself in weak positions in your lower half, forcing your upper half to do too much work. Okay?
Because his body is too far ahead.
Essentially, right. So we're trying to peak our forces at foot strength. Okay? And right now we're losing energy right out of the gate. Okay? So, and I'll show you some things in person, but understand this. I'm giving you visuals right now. That's what I want you to take away from this. This is how you use video. Okay? You also see his arm. He doesn't get his arm flat to the ground until here. This is where your arm is flat to the ground. I'm talking your elbow to your shoulder. Okay? So of course it's going to be higher than your shoulder. Okay? At front foot strike, you're going to see your upper half is very similar to his. You've actually turned a little bit less than him with your shoulder, which is fine. You can see his laces are facing the ground, his knee is facing the ground. He has way more hip and shoulder separation than you do.